In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Hello everyone, now is your opportunity to transform your home with D. Gills Afterpaints, the experts in interior hardware, shelving, and finish carpentry. Whether it's a new construction or a residential renovation, we bring precision and artistry to every project. Our priority? Efficiency and transparency. At D. Gills Afterpaints, we will keep you informed every step of the way. And with free estimates, there's no reason to wait. Let us bring your vision to life. D. Gills Afterpaints, crafting your dream spaces with care.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me, I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at EPAC Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
EPAC Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opacandmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And good evening, guys, and welcome to Denny Price Stadium here at Waldeck Field. I am your host, J.D. Fritz. Along with me, once again, my broadcast partner, Drew Pitzer. Drew, how's it going, man?
Man, it's nice to be back again here this week. I mean, a pretty big matchup with Washington and Musselman today. I'm excited for it, J.D.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Another nice, cool evening, about 68 to 70 degrees. Perfect football weather here for the 1st of November here. So we going through senior night tonight, Drew. Looks like they're introducing. They got quite a bit of seniors on the team this year.
Yeah, and they're doing like the cheerleaders, the band members. So they started about almost 12, 13 minutes ago. So it's been going pretty solid. It's nice to see that they get celebrated like this. It only happens once or twice.
Yeah, so let's get to this game real quick. We got Musselman coming in to the game at 1-7. Lost a tough one last week to Jefferson. It definitely wasn't from a lack of effort, though. Musselman still managed to put up, 27 points on and over 200 yards on the ground, and Nate Lazier put up, probably most of those himself, along with Zach Miller as well. But leading the way, like I said, was Nate, and the Appleman came out on top. 43-6 last year over Washington. So Washington coming in here looking for a little revenge tonight.
Yeah, and you speak on that score last year, that 43-6 game. Isaiah Beard actually had 3 touchdowns last year against Washington. So now Washington actually has him on their side. So that's going to make this a lot more interesting of a matchup.
Yeah, Washington comes in tonight 5-3, coached by Terry Ray. The Patriots coming off a solid 38-21 win over Hampshire last week after dropping 2 in a row to Spring Mills and Martinsburg, obviously the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state. Washington was led by senior quarterback Michael Thompson as he completed 12 for 16 for 134 yards and also contributed 2 scores on the ground. Not to be outdone, though, was Alan Casey led the Patriots in rushing yards with 133 yards and a couple TDs. So I think Washington's plan, maybe keep it on the ground, but what do you think, Drew? Maybe air it out again to see if they can get Isaiah Beer going?
Yeah, I mean, this Washington team is so explosive, and obviously there's a little bit of added motivation for guys like Isaiah and Michael, who used to be a part of this Appleman program, now getting the opportunity to go against them. So I would be surprised to see them not air the ball out. I think they're going to probably throw the ball about 20, 25 times tonight. They're still going to try to run the ball a good bit to keep the defense honest, but I expect Washington to try to score fast and score quick.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last week against Jefferson. They would play 1-2 plays and score, so they didn't have a problem really throwing the ball and getting into the end zone that way. Of course, Musselman has quite a young secondary, and they're not too big in the secondary either. So I think for Washington, they're going to keep that balance, like you said, of run and pass maybe a little more towards the pass. They should be able to exploit that secondary, as we saw a lot, like I mentioned last week. On defense, they're just, I would keep a number they're going to have to keep an eye on number 4, Nate Lazier, as he's pretty much the heart and soul of that Musselman offense. And if Washington wants to come out here, with a win tonight, they better be able to contain Lazier. And as we saw last week against Jefferson, he put up over 200 yards on the ground.
Yeah, 200 yards on the ground, almost 300 all-purpose yards from Lazier last week. Obviously, he's really started coming on his own and just breaking 1,000 yards rushing for the season. He's having an incredible year. Obviously, Musselman would want to be performing better in the win-loss column, but that's a nice bright spot for them to have.
Yeah, and for Musselman, they're going to have to establish that running game again and continue to move the chains. Musselman will have to take care of the ball as well and not turn it over. They had a couple turnovers a couple weeks ago. We talked about it last week in our pregame, and they ended up having a couple turnovers against Jefferson as well. So you're not going to win a lot of games turning the ball over. And so against Washington tonight, they're going to take care of the ball and move the ball down the field and consistently get first downs. On defense, they will have to find a way to stop the Patriots' rushing attack of Tavon Jones and Alan Casey. They're a pretty good 1-2 combination, as Casey led the way again, as mentioned earlier, with 133 yards.
Yeah, so and then that's what we look at. What Washington is really going to try to do to have success tonight. Obviously, they're going to try to eliminate all sort of momentum that Musselman might be able to gain. Obviously, it's senior night tonight. They're going to be trying to come out here and pull this upset out. But Washington, for them to make sure they don't turn the ball over, shoot themselves in the foot, and score quickly, because that's just going to debilitate what Musselman's trying to do, and make sure you limit Musselman's untraditional offense. That single week could really mess with some teams. We saw it give Jefferson some issues last week. If Washington isn't careful, Musselman has the ability to spring one, spring them fast.
Yeah, they don't score particularly fast, but they have that ability to keep the ball on the ground and pretty much ground and pound with Lazier, mix in a little Miller, and then, of course, as we saw last week, a little Boyles in there, Taron Boyles, and I really like what he was been able to do a couple games this year, and against Jefferson later in the game, he looked pretty good too. So let's roll right into who our players to watch for each game. Who do you got for Musselman tonight?
Yeah, I think obviously Nate Lazier. I mean, he's the heart and soul of this team. But also I think quarterback Zach Miller, speaking with Coach Thomas earlier this week, I kind of underneath the impression that they're going to try to air the ball out a little bit more, try to expand this offense. So that'll be interesting to see. But between Lazier and Miller, those are going to be the two guys that Musselman's going to have to ride tonight to win.
Yeah, and I agree. I had Lazier too. What more can you ask or say about this kid? He's pretty much carried the load last week for the Applemen, and I expect to see a lot more of Lazier again tonight. If he can give Musselman that kind of performance like he did last week, they will be right in this game to the very end, Drew.
Oh, absolutely. And it's this game, everybody is probably expecting Washington to run away with this one, but I'm telling you, the way that Musselman has been playing over the last 3 or 4 weeks and kind of how Washington has struggled, over the last about a month or so, I think this could, have the shapings to be a really good game.
Yeah, so let's turn to Washington. Anybody particular you like for Washington?
I know this is the obvious point, obviously, but I'm saying Isaiah Beer tonight. I know he had that big game a couple weeks ago where he pretty much single-handedly came back and won that game for the Patriots, and now he's playing back at his old stomping grounds where, when he was a member of Musselman last year, actually scored 3 touchdowns on Washington. So we'll see. He has all the explosiveness in the world. He's so quick and so fast and has great hands. I think he's going to be a huge X factor for Washington if they want to come out and win this game tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think they definitely want to give Isaiah Beard involved early and often, being this is kind of his homecoming, so they want to kind of really put him there in the forefront. I actually, though, had Michael Thompson. He had a great game last week, 134 yards passing, like I said. Also ran for 98 yards on the ground. So if he can kind of put up those numbers again, like that tonight against Washington, he has a great chance to walk away. At least Washington has a chance to come in here and walk away with a 6-3 record. So I'd also like to add on defense, keep an eye on number 12, Kyrie Brooks. He's been one of the state's top tacklers, and he's had 2 sacks last week, and also he's up there near the top in interceptions in the state, and he also leads Washington in interceptions too.
Yeah, he's a tremendous player, and defensively that he's kind of found his niche on this team. And obviously Washington only plays about 16, 17 total guys, and he's a huge component for that defense to be successful.
Yeah, they're going to get ready here to the coin toss here as the Applemen start to make their way out towards midfield. So let's touch real quick, Drew. Let's look at this playoff picture here while we have a minute. Going into Week 8 now. Or excuse me, no, we're at Week 9. I apologize. We're at Week 9. Looking at the so obviously Martinsburg jumped over Spring Mills this past week in the standings, so they're sitting at number 1. Spring Mills stayed at 2. And pretty much for the majority of the top 10 pretty much stayed in place. You've got Wheeling Park at 3, Huntington at 4, Jefferson State at 5, Morgantown 6, Hurricane at 7, George Washington and Parkersburg South 8 and 9, and we'll keep that matchup because 8 will play 9, so it'll be interesting. Washington is at 10, University 11, Woodrow Wilson sitting at 12, Musselman at 13, Cabell Midland 14, rounding out the top 16 is Hedgesville at 15 and Parkersburg at 16. So obviously Washington and Musselman play tonight, so it would be huge for Musselman to kind of position themselves a little bit better in the playoffs if they can come in here and kind of upset the Washington Patriots tonight.
Yeah, and having a winnable game against Parkersburg next week, I mean, that could finish out the season 3-7. Most years you wouldn't make the playoffs, but in this year that would probably finish them around 10 or 11. Which would give them a much more favorable matchup. But on the flip side, JD, this is a huge game for Washington if they want to have a home playoff game. I mean, if they lose tonight, it realistically takes all hope away. Even if they win this game and lose maybe next week, they still will have a chance. But this would be a huge loss for them if they did not find a way to come out and win this game.
Yeah, I agree. And Jefferson is away at Clarksburg tonight. They should come out with a win after that one, moved them to 6-3. And then we still have a couple teams in the top 10, I believe, still left to play each other. So that'll be interesting still. Even with 2 weeks left, we still got a lot of shuffling around that could be going on. So we'll have to just keep an eye on that for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, these next 2 weeks are going to be huge for playoff positioning. Obviously, when I was speaking with Coach Ray during the Chalk Talk this week, he said he didn't care anytime, anywhere for any team. And, you got to respect coaches like that. And this Washington team is very dangerous. And this Musselman team, obviously, their record shows that they're not the greatest. But being 1-7, that's not indicative of actually how good this team could possibly be.
Took a moment for the national anthem. The players will get ready here for the opening kickoff. Looks like Musselman will receive the opening kick. Well, I've got a minute for this kickoff. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Our home team sports sponsors is Catro Law, Meritech Tire and Auto, R&L Landscapes, Enclosures Unlimited, Big Mike's Grillin', Opequon Motors called Jeremy Atkins, State Farm Insurance called Jared Ferguson, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Realty called Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, D. Gills After Paints, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, and True Performance Fitness.
Big possession for Musselman right here. If they want any chance in this game, JD, they're going to have to score this possession.
So Lazier and Warren back to receive the kick. And we are underway here at Denny Price Stadium, and that kick's going to go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. It will start from their own 20-yard line. So not a bad kick there. You can start a kick out of the end zone. That's Isaiah Osafa-Mensah. He's been the kicker the last couple years here for the Patriots. Also plays a little defensive tackle. He'll be somebody to watch to see how early and often he can get into the backfield.
It might be early and often.
You might be right on that. So a single wing again. You got Zach Miller under center.
False start.
You see that there, Drew? Looked like they had a little direct snap to Taron Boyles. That's my guy, number 9. I like Boyles. He ran the ball hard last week when he got his opportunities, and I've been saying that they really need to get him more involved. Kind of get that three-headed monster going between Boyles, Lazier, Zach Miller, and then you can even throw in there
Armentrout.
Well, Armentrout, but I like to meet what is his name? Demarion Warren. Like he really produced. He's a little quick, shifty freshman that they have.
Yeah, he's definitely a very good project for them to have. And it actually was an encroachment.
Snap goes straight up the middle. Is that Lazier, I believe? He's going to push ahead. Looks like he's got plenty for a first down.
And that's going to be early and often, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to want to feed him. They saw the success he had last week against Jefferson, and they think they're going to be able to repeat it once again.
Yeah, that's a Quick gain of 10. Excuse me, no, that's a 14-yard gain. The ball's on the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 receivers here to the near side for the Applemen. Got Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. Snap goes straight to Boyles, pushing his way up.
That looks like some stuff, extracurricular happened over here on the sideline.
Boyles picked up 7 on the play, but again, that looks like it's going to come back for a holding call. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, holding penalty is going to set them back 10, JD.
Yeah, and that's not something they're going to be able to afford to do against this Washington defense. You know, 2 good runs there by Boyles and Lazier.
All but gets eliminated just because sometimes you get a little too handsy on the offensive line.
Yeah, now they're backed up to their own 24, where they'll start 1st and 20. So same formation. Single receiver here to the near side is. And they're going to get Washington a little bit. So they might get 5 yards of that back, Drew.
It's kind of been the first 3 plays of the game. There's been, or 4 plays, there's been 3 penalties. 2 on Washington, 1 on Musselman.
Not the way either team would have liked to start, but now we're kind of almost a little even there. So back to 1st and 15 for the Applemen.
And Musselman wants to stay in front of these changes, though. Even this 1st and 15 really puts them in a bend because their offense is only trying to get about 3 or 4 yards a carry.
Single receiver here is Richardson to the near side. Guarded very closely. Someone almost has to be close to being offsides there. You see how close they are, Drew?
Yeah.
They are pretty close.
It's like his head.
Handoff goes to Boyles straight up the middle. He breaks the tackle out over the 40 to the 45. There goes Taryn Boyles down inside the 50 to about the 45-yard line. So that's what Taryn Boyles brings you, just sheer power.
Yeah, we saw in the second half last week of him just getting his feet going and running downhill. I mean, those been 3 great carries by Taryn Boyles this drive.
Pick up nearly 25 on the play for Boyles. Ball is marked right at the 45-yard line of the Patriots. 2 receivers here to the near side is Richardson and Miller. The handoff goes to Lazier. Nothing there as he's going to be stacked up.
A late flag over there. The corners are pressing the Musselman receivers, and they're getting extracurricular. So there was another flag that was just thrown on the sideline. I'm not sure what that's going to be called, JD.
Now Boyles picked up a yard on the play. Or excuse me, that was Lazier. But we'll see what this flag is.
Yeah, the officials, whenever they're still waiting, Musselman was trying to get to the line. When officials are meeting like this, that means it's either going to be something big or it's not going to be anything at all.
They are picking it up, so good call. I like that, though.
Yeah,
just let them play. If they're going to be physical, let them play physical, but just control the game.
Yeah, you know the risk you take when you put on these helmets and pads, JD. Obviously, somebody from Musselman is really irritated.
Second and 11. Richardson here to the near side. Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. Zach Miller in motion. Handoff goes to Boyles. He's going to pick up 4 yards on the play down to the 4-yard line.
And already 3 minutes almost gone out of this first quarter. This is exactly what Musselman wants to do. They want to drain this clock and score.
So it'll be 3rd and 4 now for the Applemen. We got Zach Miller at the wing today, and there's going to be another encroachment. That's going to be an automatic first down for Musselman. So just a mental mistake there on the Patriots' part.
Yeah, Coach Terry Ray was not going to be happy about that. Speaking of the chalk talk, all about communication and making sure you know your assignments and not jumping off sides. This is not going to be something he's going to be happy about at halftime.
And if you're Musselman, you really like what you're doing here on offense. A couple penalties to get the Patriots jumping off sides, and a couple good runs by Boyles and Lazier. Now you're in good position, 1st and 10 here on the 38-yard line. Boyles takes it again. Finds some room here to the near side. Flag comes out again, so probably another holding that's going to come back. So we haven't really been able to. Oh, you're calling it? You see a face mask.
I'm not sure. Yep, there was a face mask. Official called that. Yep.
Okay, so
unless they
call.
wave it off, they grabbed the face.
Yep, they're calling a face mask, so that's going to be another extra yards there added on.
And just a disaster start for this Washington Patriot team.
That'll be another 1st down for the Applemen. Ball is marked right on around the 23-yard line. So Miller's in the backfield now. 2 receivers to the near side is Boyles and Richardson. Motion is Lazier. Straight up the middle with Zach Miller, and he's pushing ahead for a nice gain there on 1st down and give him maybe 5 or 6 on the play.
Yep, looks like it's going to be called 2nd and maybe 5, possibly 4. And Musselman's trying to get their plays in quick. Obviously, they're a huddle up, trying to eat some clock, but they're trying to get these plays in quick. You can see Coach Thomas very eccentric out there this evening.
Yeah, so far, good game plan by the Musselman Applemen and the Coach Thomas. So now we got Lazier and Boyles in the backfield. When you got those 2 guys in the backfield, you know one of them's getting it.
And it's power.
And it is going to power straight up the middle, right off tackle. And there's going to be another encroachment. There might have been some movement on the line. We'll see. Now they're calling offsides, and I believe number 75, just a little impatient. He was the one that jumped offsides a couple plays ago.
Well, you know, that's when Musselman goes down, their offensive linemen don't originally get in their stance. So I think that's throwing them off and causing them to jump because they've never seen an offense like this before.
Don't have him on our current roster, so I apologize for that. Handoff goes to Boyles. Excuse me, it was just another direct snap. Picks up a couple on the play. Give him a gain of maybe 2. So bring up 2nd and 8 now for the Applemen. The ball marked right on the 10-yard line, so they can get a 1st down. Boyles and Lazier again in the backfield. Miller is the wingback, and he takes the handoff on the counter, pushing ahead, getting down close to the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him right around, I believe, the 6.
And there's Kyrie Bunny getting there and making issues.
And so Miller picked up 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Excuse me, that was Kyrie Brooks. So big 3rd down right here for both sides. Washington wants to get off the field, and Musselman's ate up half the 1st quarter already.
Well, you know, they're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, although they got a good field goal kicker. They do have a kicker.
I'd say they kick it.
There goes Boyles anyway, and there he's into the end zone. Is Taryn Boyles from 7 yards out.
An extracurricular, another after play foul. These 2 teams do not like each other, JD.
Yeah, definitely a little extra activity going on after the play, but either way, Taryn Boyles counted for 38 yards on that drive, ended it with a score.
Now, we said, JD, offensively, Musselman they're starting to really put it together. Now, it's just the defensive side of the ball that really causes some issues for, Musselman.
So Roman Murphy on to kick the extra point. Excuse me, that's it's not Roman Murphy. Yes, it is Roman Murphy, number 40. Oh, bobble snap. Miller's got to roll out there. Going to throw it up into the end zone.
Oh, almost caught it.
Had number 5 there, Armatrout. Couldn't quite make the catch. But good effort there. So with 5:36 left to go here in the first quarter, score remains the Applemen 6 and the Patriots nothing. And we're going to take our first commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV. And we are back here at Denny Price Stadium as the Applemen score first tonight, but botched the extra point, and Miller had to look for a receiver, fell incomplete, so they lead the Patriots 6-0. But I'll tell you, Drew, they didn't have a lot of problem driving right down the, with the help of a few penalties along the way, but they also had a holding call that set them back 10 yards earlier in that drive. But other than that, that was a good-looking first drive for Musselman.
Oh, that was a terrific first drive. They couldn't ask for any better other than to make the extra point. Washington's definitely got their hands full. They know that this is not going to be the easiest game, and they better be careful because Musselman likes to kick these squib kicks, so they don't even have to play defense.
Yeah, we'll see. We saw that against Jefferson.
4 times they kicked considerable onside kicks.
And they use a different kicker for that. So there's a little pooch kick. A little fair, not fair caught.
There's Kyrie Brooks.
Brooks cuts to the near side here. He's going to be tackled there around the 31-yard line. Well, it was kind of funny. It threw me off because the other receiver that was in the neighborhood, I believe it was number 24, that Cam Togans, I think that's 24, and he called for the fair catch, but he wasn't the one that caught the ball.
Yeah, so that means nothing. Honestly, that's a good little distraction right there. Brooks got an extra 5 or 6 yards from Togan, essentially calling the ball and didn't get it.
So Michael Thompson leads this offense with Alan Casey in the backfield, number 22. Receiver to the near side here is number 15, Phillips. Shields. They swing it out there to number 5, Terry Ray. Got some room, cuts up, first down. Nice block out there by Jones.
They called a flag, though. I think he hit him a little bit on the other side of the shoulder pad, so that's going to be coming back. Yep, personal foul. Yep, that's going 15 yards backwards.
So there's already a lot of penalties going on the field for Washington. So
yeah, they're already almost at 70 yards in penalty yards, JD, and it's still only midway through the first quarter. They really have to reel it in. They should realize how big this game is for them and their playoff aspirations. If they want to have a home game and be considered favorites, they have to win this game.
Yeah, so now they're got themselves in a deep hole, first and about 20, 22 maybe. Backed them all the way up inside the 20 at about the 19.
Yeah, this Miller-Beard combination right here, they've been going at it for years, I'm sure. Both sides are excited.
Isaiah Beard out here. Going to swing it there to Jones.
Missed a block.
Not much on the little jet sweep for Javon Jones. Picks up maybe 2 on the play. So bring up second and about 19.
And this is kind of an aspect, obviously Braylon Holmes, we wish him the best. He's going to probably miss about a week or 2 with concussion. But having him as an option with Michael, to almost run like a 2-quarterback system, really could have exploited a lot of Musselman's weaknesses.
Handoff goes to Casey up the middle. No, Michael Thompson keeps it. Fooled me a little bit there. I didn't think he was going to pull it right away.
There's a flag.
A little extra aggressiveness there on the tackle by the Appleman.
They late hit out of bounds. Going to be automatic first down.
Yeah, so just when the Appleman kind of had them back against the wall there, crucial mistake there on the sideline.
Yeah, that was supposed to be about 3rd and 14. Instead, move the chains. You can't do this for this prolific Washington offense.
Yeah, that just gives them more momentum. They're pretty much giving them a clean slate there, but it's not an automatic first down. Must have been a 10-yarder. And so it's 2nd and about 1. There are 2 receivers to each side. Thompson will take the snap, looking for a receiver. Has to roll out to the far side. Finds his receiver there in the middle of the field. Jones takes it. He's going to outrun the defense into the end zone. Goes Javon Jones for the first Patriots score of the game. Much like last week, that's been kind of the Appleman's Achilles heel is that secondary, and also the speed of Jones just outran the corner.
Yeah, that was an incredible play, and credit to Michael Thompson. He got out of the pocket, made a little bit happen, found his little spot in the zone and scored 6 and got a whole new ball game, JD.
Yes, sir. Thompson to Jones.
And that's good.
So with 3:57 left to go here in the first quarter, the Patriots take a 1-point lead, 7-6. And we're going to keep it right here. And I'm going to thank a couple more of our sponsors, our JHS football program sponsors. We got Benner Farms, Corner Connection, Tri-State Surgical Center, Dream Driven Properties, Cheryl Yates ERA Liberty Realty, Scales Law Office, Vital Signs, Pill and Pill PLLC, Northern Virginia Orthodontics, K&H Mobile Oil Service, Affordable Electric Service Company, Perspect Pros, Giannis Orthodontics, WVU Medicine, Wiley Cahill, Athletico Pivot Physical Therapy. So that was a quick drive for the Patriots.
Yeah, and that's, like you said, it's been the Achilles heel for Musselman is their secondary, and it's a lot of their size, and they don't really have great speed back there. And they just, because you saw when Washington kind of ran a couple bubble screens and that jet sweep, they didn't get really much, but now they started to air it out. They probably found something, and that's not good news for Musselman.
So we'll see if Mustafa Mensah can put one in the end zone again. Definitely has a good foot. Back deep is Warren and Lazier to receive the kick. A little onside kick there. I didn't think they had, and it goes out of bounds. But they totally had the Appleman fooled as those front line was bailing out. So a perfect onside kick just wasn't executed quite to plan.
Yeah, that was – if it would have just stayed in bounds, saw somebody from Musselman try to dive and get the ball. If it would have just sat there and died, man, it could have still been Washington football.
Instead, the Applemen start in really good field position from their own 40-yard line, or they're going to start it where it went out of bounds, Drew.
They're going to walk the ball up. No, it looks like, they have it about the 45-yard line. No, they're putting it at the 50. Okay.
Putting it at the 50. So, yeah, great field position to start for the Applemen.
I'm sure they like to just continue. Their best defense is their offense staying on the field, JD.
We got Lazier in the backfield. Snap goes to Lazier. Nothing there for Lazier. They might give him a yard on the carry.
Yeah, and speaking with both coaches this week, we talked about the possibility this might turn into a shootout, considering that Washington does have a weakness kind of stopping the run, and Musselman has a weakness in their secondary. So we could be in the makings of a high-scoring game.
Well, they gave him, I don't know where in the world they got 2 yards right from. There's no way. He barely got past the 50-yard line. That's why I didn't think he got a gain at all. But I guess they gave him some forward progress, so we'll give him an extra yard on the carry for 2. So 2nd and 8. Handoff goes to Boyles. Boyles pushing his way down close to the 45. That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Applemen. And
Another favorable spot, it looks like. It's going to be about 3rd and 4. About 3rd and 5 still.
They're 3rd and 5. They mark him right around the 45-yard line, so
it's definitely 2-down territory. Musselman does not want to give them the ball back right here.
So Sawyer Richardson, the single receiver, to the near side. Miller's the wing back. And another
encroachment, automatic 1st down.
And I believe it's the same guy, same 2 guys up front, but this is 75. That's his 3rd time.
That still might be nope. Are they moving the chains? Nope, it's still going to be just a little bit short.
Yeah, they're calling it 1st down, yeah.
And Washington's actually had about 2 drives that could have ended if they just didn't jump off sides. Again, Coach Ray, he's going to have a field day at halftime with his adjustments. Like, hey, you got to stop jumping off sides. Watch the football. It's the easiest thing to do.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line of the Patriots. Handoff goes to Boyles. He gives it back on the counter to Miller. Miller picks up 5, maybe 6 on the play. Kind of like a double handoff. That's always hard. You get the snap and then you got to hand it off really quick. It's a bang kind of play.
It's hard to follow the ball right there, but that's critical for both. Both these defensive ends have to keep contained. If they don't, this is where Musselman can break out those huge runs.
So bring up 2nd and 5 for the Applemen as we're inside 2 minutes here in this 1st quarter. Handoff straight goes Boyles, trying to push his way forward. He's stacked up there. Might have picked up another couple yards on the play.
Yeah, giving him about 2 yards on the game, so that'd make it about 3rd and 3. There's an injury out on the field.
So Boyles continues to be the workhorse. We saw Lazier the workhorse last week, and now switched it up a little bit, and Taron Boyles is the guy getting a lot of the work here in this 1st quarter.
That's been their workhorse. How many carries does he have so far? Does he have 7? 6?
He's only got five carries. I got him marked down for 5 right now. So while we have an extra minute here, we got an injury timeout. Thank a few more of our sponsors. I'd like to thank our JHS Athletic Field Banner sponsors for this year: Robert Realty Group, Parsons Ford, HG's Barbecue and Soul Food Catering, Oak Tree Homes, Tara Sanders Lowe, Sampson Properties, Moose Lodge 948 in Charlestown, Ours Lawyers Lewis CPAs, Harlan J. Shoemaker and Son, Jefferson Security Bank, AFT at Jefferson. I'd also like to thank our white level sponsor, Shepherdstown Pharmacy, our maroon level sponsor, CMA's Toyota Chevrolet of Martinsburg, and our cougar level sponsor, Shenandoah Heating and Air Conditioning.
Yeah, and that was number 52, Trent Shade, the senior. He's their center, so this is going to change a lot for Musselman, as now they've had to bring in a new center, somebody who's probably not got a lot of reps. Be careful to see some maybe mishaps on the snap, different cadence.
3rd and about 2. Miller, the quarterback. He's going to take him straight up in the middle himself. Got enough for the 1st down. He's pushed back there after he gets down to about the 28-yard line. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. And they're going to give him 5, it looks like, down to the 27.
Washington celebrating. Meanwhile, they know they got a 1st down right there.
And we're under a minute here to go in the 1st quarter. And Musselman is really eating up a lot of that time of possession, Drew.
Yeah, they're probably about 9 minutes of possession right now compared to Washington 3, and that's where they want to be at if they want to have a chance to win.
With 3 receivers to the far side, Miller's in the pistol. He's back to throw. Looking for a receiver. He's got to roll out. He's going to throw it up towards the end zone.
Marion.
He's got Marion Warren can't make the catch.
Honestly, what a pass, and the clock continues to go. The operator's letting it keep ticking. It stopped at about 27.
A good defense out there by Javon Jones, but the clock, they're going to have to reset that clock, put about at least 8 seconds or so back on there.
Yeah, at the end of the play, I took a look up the clock. It was at 26.7, so somewhere around there the clock should regenerate. But this is Musselman. They might not change the clock, JD. It doesn't look like they are.
Wow. Well, I'm surprised that not getting any home cooking then.
Nope.
Just 17 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Bring up 2nd and 10. Ball is on the 27-yard line. And they're going to call official timeout. No, that's going to be timeout on Washington. And we're going to take a quick timeout of our own here. A word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour.
And we're back here at Waldeck Field. It is 2nd down and 10 for the Applemen. Handoff goes back to Demarion Warren on that counter, that wing counter. He picks up maybe 4 or 5 on the play.
And that's going to take us to the end of this first quarter, JD.
Yeah, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play here at Denny Price Stadium, where the score is the Washington Patriots 7 and the Musselman Applemen 6. And we're going to take another quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Hello, everyone. Now is your opportunity to transform your home with D. Gills After Paints, the experts in interior hardware, shelving, and finish carpentry. Whether it's a new construction or a residential renovation, we bring precision and artistry to every project. Our priority, efficiency and transparency. At D. Gills After Paints, we will keep you informed every step of the way. And with free estimates, there's no reason to wait. Let us bring your vision to life.
And we are back here at Denny Price Stadium, ready to start this second quarter. As the Applemen have the ball, 3rd and about 4. Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. Snap goes straight up the middle to Lazier.
Not going. Oh, there
Lazier picks up the first down. He's still driving his feet. Inside the 15. We'll see where they mark him.
Some extracurriculars right there again. A lot of pushing and shoving this game, JD. Old-fashioned football. Don't you love it?
Yeah, picks up about 6 on the play. That's only Lazier's 3rd carry of the game. We've seen a little bit more of Boyles and then Miller as well. So 3 receivers here to the near side. Boyles is in the
another
backfield.
Encroachment right there.
And they are just lack of concentration on Washington's part tonight. That is marked beyond.
And it's sad because they're catching themselves while they're doing it. They're like, he was already over the line like, oh, man, I didn't mean to do that.
They'll bring up 1st and 5 now. Ball is on the 9-yard line. Again, Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. Miller's the wing. Straight up the middle is Boyles. He gets loose from the first initial tackle. They're going to give him probably a gain of about 2 on the play. So to bring up about 2nd and 4 for the Applemen. Ball is right around the 7-yard line. Boyles a single receiver here to the near side. You got Miller and Richardson to the far side. Lazier, Miller in motion. Handoff goes to Lazier.
Oh, encroachment again. Another offsides on defense. Wow, that has got to be the 7th encroachment penalty, JD.
Yeah, 6th or 7th, and this is getting to be some kind of a joke now, I guess. And
it's going to move them to the 2-yard line because they still weren't goal to go.
If you know you have a tendency to jump off sides, you should back up your defensive line, a foot at least, not a yard or half a yard because you're going to give up ground, but, give yourself a chance to jump a little bit and have room to get back.
And I thought Musselman actually jumped off right there. I thought, the wing back, I think it it might have been Miller who jumped, a little bit, but I guess they caught Washington first.
So 3 receivers to the near side. My guess is going to go straight up the middle to Boyles. And there goes Boyles. And what are we calling again?
Another encroachment on the defense.
They must be lining up off sides. That's the only thing I can figure is that they're lining up off sides. So Washington has given up a lot of yards so far this game.
For penalty yards. I mean, that's 8 offsides.
Well, right, penalty yards.
Yep. It's been predominantly Musselman has gained half their yards through penalty yards. And here they go.
Ball's on the 1-yard line.
And this is their tush-push play. And
tush-push there on, I believe it's Miller. We'll wait and see. I couldn't quite see who it was.
Yep,
Zach Miller pushes ahead for the 1-yard score to put the Applemen back up 12-7.
And they're for sure going to go for 2 right here.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Drew. Let's see if they go for 2.
Musselman has one single play that they love to run right here. This might be a pass play. It's called Sprint Special, and they're going to try to find somebody right in the flat. If you see a man go in motion from the left, you know it's coming.
Well, this is the same formation that they like to run Boyles in, so I'd put my money on number 9, Taryn Boyles, straight up the middle. Well, we're going to have another flag.
False start.
It's going to be a false start now, so a little change of plans. We'll see if they kick the extra point now.
Yeah,
they're going to bring out Roman Murphy.
I know I'm in the minority when it comes to this, but when you're up 12-7 and if you're within the 10-yard line, I'd say you should probably try to go for it because Washington scores right here. They're going to take the lead again. But also, you just want to keep pace right now. It's still early in the game, so I understand the strategy.
Murphy to kick the extended extra point. Snap and the hold is good. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So with 9:52 left to go here in the second quarter, the Applemen regain the lead 13-7, and we're going to take another commercial break here. A word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done.
And we're back here. Rappelman ready to kick the ball off. Another pooch kick. Fair catch called there.
Oh, another miscommunication.
Number 7 there, Kenyon Brooks, the brother of Kyrie. So we'll see what Washington has for their second series on offense. They're going to start from their own 35-yard line. As we saw Jones take a nice pass from Thompson across the middle for a long score. Early in the first quarter, we have 3 receivers here to the near side as Alan Casey in the backfield with Michael Thompson. They swing it out here to Casey in the flat. Excuse me, that's number 4, A.J. Lopez. And it looks like he's going to lose a couple on the play.
Yeah, nothing given right there. Musselman's doing a really good job of sitting in the flats and the curl areas.
So 2nd and 12 now for the Patriots. Got 2 receivers, 2 each side. Lopez still in the backfield with Thompson. Handoff. Nope. Thompson keeps it. Nice little read option there for Thompson as he picks up 10 on the play.
Ball came out.
I believe he was going to be.
Oh, Musselman got the ball.
Down.
Musselman got the ball.
There's no way. He was clearly down, it looked like. Let's see the official. In high school, there's no replay.
And it looks like Musselman recovered that ball in bounds. If that was considered a fumble, that's going to be Musselman's football. If he was down, then it'll stay Washington.
Well, and the officials
and
are
he just
discussing
pointed that way. Yes, sir.
And they said he lost the ball, so Thompson, after a nice gain of 10.
Which is, from over here, JD, and I'm a Musselman guy, but that looked like he was down.
I thought he was clearly down as well. There was some players in the way you couldn't quite see for sure.
That's a big, big call at this point of the game. I mean,
is.
But somebody from Washington, they had 2 guys right there that was sitting around. They could have jumped on the football. Instead, heads up thinking from Musselman. I think it was Sawyer Richardson who jumped on the ball there.
Yeah, good heads up play by Richardson, and Musselman's in business again, starting the possession from the Patriots' 45-yard line. So it would be huge if they could go up another score here before halftime.
But credit to Washington, they were down 21-7 against Hampshire last week, and they ended up winning the game 35-21.
Boyles puts his head down and pushes forward for 6, maybe 7. A flag comes in.
That's a late flag. I think
it could be either another face mask or a holding call here. Well, they're saying it was a face mask. Boyles would have picked up of 6 yards on the play. They're going to tack on another 10.
And this Washington Patriots team it's almost self-destructing. They're clearly the more talented team, JD, and to see that
it's only the 5 variety, not the 15. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not like the NFL where every face mask automatically a personal foul. He must have just grasped the face mask.
So 1st and 10 now for the Applemen on the 34-yard line. Nate Lazier in the backfield. Lazier will take the handoff to the far side. Tackled there for about a yard gain.
So Washington's really keying on Lazier this game. You see, that's why he hasn't got nearly the touches that we saw him getting the first half last week.
Right.
That'll be an interesting development as this game goes on.
Yeah, Nate Lazier was running all through the Jefferson defense and hasn't been able to really get anything going yet here tonight against the Patriots.
Well, with him and Boyles is more of the physical running back, I would say. So that's why they're probably giving him more touches because they're just using his size and leverage to get downhill.
Well, they switch formations. Lazier and Boyles in the backfield. And I think they're going to get a little movement on the offensive line there. It's going to back them up 5.
They called that on Richardson.
Yeah, he's kind of trying to reposition himself as Brian Thomas comes running out on the field.
Smacks him on top of the head.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 14 as we got a timeout on the field. And we're going to take a commercial break while we have a chance. And hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
EPAC Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opacandmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
And we're back here at Denny Price Stadium. 2nd and 14 now for the Applemans. They just backed up 5 on a procedure call. Lazier with some movement. Miller, little option play to Lazier. Not much there. We'll see where they mark Lazier. He went out, was pushed out of bounds. He might have picked up a couple yards on the play. I'll give him 2 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 12 now for the Appleman.
And they're just happy to see this clock continue to tick. Obviously, he went out of bounds with 7:31 left, though. If Musselman can find a way to get first down in these next 2 downs, they're going to really start chipping away at this clock, JD. Got Boyles, single receiver out here.
Yep, the man in motion is Miller. Handoff goes straight up to Miller. Lazier, and Lazier's hit hard before the line of scrimmage. Great defense there by the Patriots, and they're going to give him a yard on the carry, but he was hit nearly immediately.
And you know Musselman's going to go for it right here.
So bring up 4th and right around 11 yards. Well, this would be huge here for the Patriots to get off the field on defense, because their defense has been on the field a majority of this first half so far, Drew.
Oh, yeah, they're just punting this away.
Yeah, he's back a little farther.
Yeah, they're going to try to pin him.
Miller pooches it. No one back deep for the Patriots, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback, and that'll come out to the 20. But the Patriots will take over there with 6:50 left to go here in this first half. And that was a big stop for the Patriots. They needed that. If they would have allowed Musselman to score again with as much time as they've run off the clock in this first half, being behind going into the second half, 2 scores would have really been bad news for Washington.
Yeah, and Washington has an opportunity to rectify their situation right now. They could score, get a stop, score again, and then get the ball first and score again, and all of a sudden they've blown this game out the water. They have the talent to do so. We'll just have to see how this rest of the second quarter goes.
They continue to have A.J. Lopez in the backfield. Oh, no, it is Lopez. Thompson back to throw. Has to roll here to the near side. Got to go back to the other side. Thompson's in trouble. He just throws it away, but he finds a receiver to the sideline, and that's going to be...
They called him down.
Wow.
Base hit back there, so it's actually a sack.
Good effort, though, by Michael Thompson to find his receiver, Javon Jones. Would have been a gain of maybe 7, but they're saying he was either in the grass or his knee was down.
And there's another flag right there.
And somebody is not keeping their mouth shut there on Washington's side.
Yeah, and you can clearly see that Washington's frustrated with this officiating. I mean, top to bottom, you can just look at the sideline and the screaming and yelling.
It's about a 9, almost 10-yard sack.
Plus the penalty, it's going to end up probably being about 12, 15-yard game loss. I think that there was that flag was on number 77. So now it is second in about 22, give or take.
And they're going to mark it right around the 8-yard line. So,
and the line of gains to 30. So, yep, second and 22. It's kind of surprising.
The Patriots kind of still, they've probably got almost more yards on penalty yards than they do on offense. So, handoff goes to Lopez straight up the middle. Lopez will pick up a couple.
Just nothing given right now. This Musselman rush defense has really improved. I'm just surprised to see Washington. They could still be attacking the secondary.
So I'm surprised we're seeing Lopez and not Alan Casey or even Tavon Jones. Second and about 20 now, maybe 19 for Thompson and the Patriot offense here. Thompson back to throw. Under a lot of pressure, he's going to have to run. Nowhere to go for Michael Thompson. He's trying to push ahead. Does manage to get about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
And that's just going to make it a 4th down and about 15. So for sure got to punt the ball away. And with 5:30 left to go, Musselman's going to try to keep the rest of this clock, this second quarter. You got Lazier back deep. This could be a dangerous situation for Washington. I would not punt to Lazier in open field.
So Safa Mensah, also the punter, punting from his own goal line. High snap, gets it away. Nice high punt. Lazier's going to just let it bounce. It takes a nice Patriots roll. Going to be down to around the 40-yard line. So good punt. The Appleman will take over there with 5:01 left to go in this first half. They'll see what they can get. They can put some more points on the board, trying to get that score up by 2 scores would be really
critical.
Yeah, definitely really critical. Not only for the Applemen, but even probably more so critical for the Patriots to be down by 2 scores heading into halftime.
Well, Washington really did a good job this last drive of stopping that power game that Washington's Musselman's been excelling in this first, about 20 minutes of action. So we're going to see right here, this is going to be a huge test for both sides going into the second half.
Handoff goes to Lazier straight up the middle. Lazier finally finds some running room out over the 50. We're going to mark him down about the 48, so a nice 12-yard run by Nate Lazier.
And a great open field tackle right there, because if he broke that, that's for sure 6, JD.
So first down here. We're under 5 minutes to go. The clock has stopped, but they're going to reset it, start it now.
First and 10.
Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. We got this 1-2 combination between these two bruisers that like to run hard. Fake on the counter. Boyles will keep it. He pushes ahead for about 6 yards. So a nice gain there on first down.
And this is
Taron Boyles.
Yeah, this is exactly what Coach Thomas wants, JD. They want to stay ahead of the 6. You get 5 yards to carry. That's more than what they're even asking for.
They mark him right around the 43-yard line. The 3 receivers here to the near side. Lazier takes it himself straight up the middle. And, you know, I will have to say, Drew, just watching, you know, the first quarter and then a little bit into the second quarter, if you really follow what formations, when the receivers, we have 3 receivers here to the near side and a single back in the backfield, 98% of the time they're running straight up the middle.
Yeah, just power.
So, you know, they're going to have to throw out of that formation. They're going to have to do something different because Washington knows exactly what they're doing. If we know what they're doing based off the formations they're running in just a little over a quarter of play, you know Washington's coaches have already caught on to it.
Yeah, for sure. But I think there's the trap game right there. And
nothing there. Zach Miller will lose 3 on the play.
Yeah, with underneath 3 minutes left to go, they're going to try to, you know, ink this clock a little bit. Yeah, 4th and 8. They're going to probably punt this ball. Because this drive started promising. I mean, they got 2 first downs, and they made it 2nd and 5 right here. And Washington really stepped up as the field started to shrink. Well, they're not sending their typical punting unit out here, so I'll be surprised. Oh, never mind that. They're punting it now.
Yeah, that's a little risky still with 2 minutes to go. Your best bet is to put Washington, try to pin them back deep in their own territory.
And Musselman calls their first timeout of the half.
So they're going to talk about it. I don't know that they would change their mind and try to punt from here with being about go for it from here, 4th and 7. I'd say they should kick it away and try to pin the Patriots maybe inside their own 20-yard line possibly.
Yeah, I would. This is not you're up 13-7 right now, and Washington gets the ball back first in the second half. The wise move right here is to punt it away and hope your defense can hold them with 2 minutes left. But actually, Washington still has 2 timeouts remaining. So either way, they're kind of in a predicament right here, JD. But it looks like Coach Thomas might be drawing something up over there.
Well, he's definitely telling them something. And I wouldn't think he'd call a timeout. Now, maybe they're going to try to draw him off sides, give him a little shorter down in distance with, you know, however many 5 or 6, encroachments that the Patriots had. Try to draw him off sides and give yourself maybe a 4th and 2. That's a little more manageable 4th down.
Yeah, because usually when they punt, Miller's about 8 yards back. He's only about 6. Okay, he's took another step back. Yeah, when that right foot's back, he's punting.
Maybe a short pooch punt there for Miller. But nice little punt away. Of course, Washington had nobody back. And it's going to go inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it around the 8-yard line. So that's where the Patriots will start this possession with 2:01 left to go here in this first half. So they're going to have to run this 2-minute offense to perfection as they have to go 92 yards to get into that end zone.
Yeah, it's just – but, I mean, this offense can score so fast. And, you know, the player to watch, Isaiah Beard, hasn't had a single touch in this first half, which is just astonishing to see.
Yeah, that's surprising. As good as he played last year against when he was with Musselman against Washington, and then he had a really good player of the game earlier this year against John Marshall when he had 3 touchdowns and over 200 yards. So we'll see if they go to him here on this drive. You got Jones in the backfield now. And there they go deep to Isaiah Beard. He can't quite get to it. Just a little overthrown for Isaiah Beard. But I do like that home run shot on first down, though. Get one because you might catch the defense sleeping.
Yeah, he was there, JD. It's kind of hard to say that you can overthrow Isaiah because he's so fast. But he did, and Isaiah had about 10 yards of separation between him and the next defender.
Yeah, for sure. He really aired that one out, and I don't think he put as much on it as he could have.
Yeah, he's got an arm on him.
So we got 3 receivers here to the near side, kind of bunched together. 1 receiver to the far side. Thompson in the backfield with A.J. Lopez. Thompson's back to throw. He's looking for a receiver. He's under some pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. And the ball comes out. And it looks like Thompson was close to being sacked on the play. I don't know if he tried to throw it away, if they're going to rule that a fumble.
But there was a flag right there. It looks like it's going to be a roughing. If that's what the official, I don't think that should be a roughing call, but that was the first indicator I saw. So it looks like an automatic, roughing the passer. Oh, never mind, intentional grounding in the end zone. That's a safety, right?
That should be. And that means that Musselman will get the ball back.
But they're... So it looks... They're saying he was across the line.
Yeah, they're going to give him, probably mark him around the 1.
It's inside the 1. Yeah, it's about the 6-inch yard line.
They will get another shot here on third down. So third and about 15, 16 or so for the Patriots.
And Musselman calls another timeout.
Well, you've got them. You might as well burn them up. So there's going to be a crucial call here for the Patriots with third and about 16 deep in their own territory. I mean, as far as deep as they can just about get. It's like you said, Drew, they've got the ball marked at about the half-yard line, maybe just outside the goal line if it looks like from here.
That's like, it doesn't get any closer. I mean, the tip of the ball is touching the end zone. I mean, this is the best defensively that Musselman has looked all season, JD.
Yeah, definitely. They've really pretty much stopped the Patriots on everything that they've tried to do, except for that one long pass play there from Thompson to Jones, but nothing else is going right for the Patriots so far.
If you think about the first half last week, comparable to how Jefferson came out, they were up 21-0 in a blink of an eye. And Washington's really struggling with this pass rush of Musselman this evening.
So 3 receivers to the far side, Beard being the outside receiver.
No safety over top. It's kind of concerning.
We'll swing it out here to the flat, little screen here to Beard. Beard cuts it inside, tries to make a move. Nothing there as he cuts back inside the middle of the field where pretty much all the defenders were. So the Patriots are going to be forced to punt the ball away.
And being Isaiah's first touch of the game, they're going to have to get him more involved in the second half. And you can see this Washington sideline is very depleted.
Yeah, they just needed to get him something on the outside, get him in space. Cutting back to the inside kind of wasn't where that play probably should have went.
And that's because Musselman was funneling him inside. If you saw their coverage right there, they were just saying you cannot get outside on this.
Beard a little shaken up, it looks like, on the play as he kind of limps off the field.
Seconds. It should have been going. It should be like 120.
Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
And we're back here at Denny Price Stadium at Waldeck Field, where the Patriots are forced to punt from deep in their own end zone. Brings up, they're about 4th and 9.
And there's no clock running right here, which is odd because there was no timeout call. There was just an injury. And the clock's still not started yet.
Musafa Mensah kicks the ball away. Going to take a little bit of a roll backwards there, a Musselman roll. It's going to be down and around the 40-yard line in there. The officials better be keeping the clock on the field because the clock has not even moved.
It's been at 1:46 for about 40 seconds now. So we just got word that the clock is actually having issues, so they're having a game clock on the field.
Yeah, that's what I thought because that didn't make a lot of sense. Hopefully they'll get that fixed at halftime, and we apologize. So I'm not sure exactly what.
I think they said 105 on the game clock, 105.
So 105 left to go here in the first half. Ball is on the 40-yard line as Musselman will get one last chance to try to put some points on the board.
And no timeouts left. They can still have time to run the ball a little bit, but this passing game is going to have to come alive if Musselman wants to put some more points on the board.
So Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. It's going to be Boyles. Boyles cuts to the outside, puts his shoulder down, picks up maybe 3 or 4 on the play.
So it's got to be about 20 seconds off the clock now.
So I'm not sure why the Applemen haven't tried to throw. I guess they're just not real confident in their passing game. Maybe they're thinking if they can just get close enough for a field goal try for Murphy.
Yeah, when speaking with Jordan Butler, he said his leg is up to about 42 yards.
Now here comes Lazier to the near side. The flag comes out. Lazier lowers his shoulder and runs through a couple players, picks up maybe 3 or 4 on the play. We're going to be holding, and that's going to bring them back. So that's going to be a crucial holding call.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Musselman try to just run this clock out. Because I think Washington was trying to call a timeout right there. If my clock skills are right, there should only be about 34 seconds left to go in this half.
Still a little bit of time left. I think Musselman has what? No, Musselman doesn't have any timeouts, so they're going to have to work quickly here. Oh, Miller in the backfield. And this is usually when they're going to throw the balls. Miller's back to throw. Rolls here to the near side, looking for some receivers. He's got a man downfield.
Uh-oh.
It's Sawyer Richardson makes the catch as he dives out.
It's out of bounds.
Tries to get out of bounds, but he couldn't quite do it. So the clock's still running, but a great catch by Richardson. But how about that throw by Zach Miller?
As soon as the clock starts, there's only about 14 seconds left.
But they're going to have to get up and
clock starting
it.
now, 13, 12, 11.
And Miller kills the clock. So we're probably under.
I have 11.6 seconds. I'm sure they'll announce it, though, on the intercom.
So they do have time to run some kind of play to the sideline or maybe a play into the end zone. See if he gets either out of bounds or.
Yeah, if you stay in bounds, though, it's pretty much clock's out of hand. I mean, but you got definitely time to take a shot towards the end zone right here. But Miller really doesn't have time to improvise. That's what he's done on all 3 of his attempts this evening. He's got to get the ball out quick. And DeMarion has nobody on his outside shoulder. I'm surprised they don't try to do a little out to number 6.
So Lazier here to the near side. DeMarion in motion. And it's going to be a false start on the offense. So that's going to back up the Applemen 5 more yards. So make it just a little tougher for them.
And that's right about his range. You add about 17 yards to where the ball is, since it's a 22. So that'd be about a 39-yard attempt from this spot. So with about 11.6 seconds left to go.
So 3 receivers to the near side here. Kind of bunched into formation. You got the wide side, no receivers. As Miller's back to throw. He's looking for Armatron, who's open for a second. He's out to just throw it away. Smart play there by Miller.
And about 4 seconds left, but I'm still waiting on an official announcement.
Well, it's got to be under 10. I would say that you better bring in Murphy
I would
just
say
to be
now,
safe.
Because that just took up 8 seconds right there.
And, yeah, here comes the field goal unit.
He has the leg, but his kicks tend to go left a little bit. If he swings that leg, Jordan Butler, the kicking coach over at Musselman, was a 4-year, starter, was a kicker at Alderson Broaddus University. So they definitely, he said he has some guys that can straight up boot it.
It's going to be a 40-yard kick by Wilson Baum. Snap, the hold's down, and it's got under too much there, and the kick falls a little bit short for Bonham. So Patriots will take over there. And then with just a couple seconds left on the clock, I would think that they'll probably just take a knee and take this one into the half.
On the clock, yep. They might try to take a shot right here, though, JD, knowing that they get the ball back, too. They could completely flip the script. Because there's truly nobody in the secondary that could guard.
I mean, you don't. Yeah, you're right. You don't have anything to lose by taking a shot.
A pick six is definitely a concern. And Musselman, they're dropping cover 4 and having a safety over top of that as well. They're going to make sure they're bringing somebody up to guard. Just flat.
Beard here to the number 15. They throw him out. Jones makes the catch, but he's tackled immediately right there by number 10. Great tackle there by Mathis. So that's going to do it for the first half of play here at Denny Price Stadium, where the score remains the Musselman Appleman 13, the Washington Patriots 7. And we're going to be right back after a word from our sponsors. And you're watching Home Team Sports TV.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Hello, everyone. Now is your opportunity to transform your home with D. Gills Afterpaints, the experts in interior hardware, shelving, and finish carpentry. Whether it's a new construction or a residential renovation, we bring precision and artistry to every project. Our priority? Efficiency and transparency. At D. Gills Afterpaints, we will keep you informed every step of the way. And with free estimates, there's no reason to wait. Let us bring your vision to life. D. Gills Afterpaints, crafting your dream spaces with care.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at EPAC Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
EPAC Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opacandmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local
No, I'm good. And we are back here at Denny Price Stadium, where the score is the Musselman Appleman lead here at home over the Washington Patriots, 13-7. Drew, your analysis of the first half, man.
I mean, a lot of good things that Musselman was doing, don't get me wrong, and they were running the football very well. But a lot of the issues that Washington's dealing with is all self-imposed. I mean, I'm sure that locker room at halftime was not the funnest to be in because it's not that they've been getting outplayed. It's just they simply are shooting themselves in the foot, JD.
Yeah, they definitely are. They really haven't had the ball too much in the first half. But, yeah, penalties, self-inflicting, man, they really, like we talked about, probably more penalty yards than total yards of offense, aside from that one big play. And Musselman, they had their chances to even go up a couple scores there in the second quarter, and they just couldn't quite capitalize. Give credit to Washington's defense. They stepped up when they needed to. I think now with only being a one-score game here, puts Washington in a much better situation here for the second half. If they can kind of get their offense going again, they still are right where they need to be.
Yeah, I mean, they're literally right there. It's a one-score game. They probably played their worst half in the season, I would say. So just to be in this position is still, you get the ball back first, you can take the lead right back. That's a good position to be in. Obviously, hey, you got to start taking this Musselman team a little bit serious. I think they came in a little sleepwalkish, not trying to, not taking anything away from Musselman's accomplishments, but they thought they were going to steamroll them, and clearly that's just not the case, JD.
Yeah, it's not, as we see Michael Thompson warming up a little bit. And hopefully they can get Isaiah Beard. He was huge in a couple games already this year, and we talked about the game he had last year when he was a Musselman Appleman over Washington. So, they definitely need to get him involved in the offense. I'm not sure what the deal is with their running situation, because to start the year it was Tavon Jones. Then they mixed in a lot of Alan Casey. He led the team in rushing last week, and we haven't seen him. We've just seen A.J. Lopez with a couple rushes. Other than that, they really have had no running game at all. Well, really, they haven't had any offense.
Per se at all.
Right, exactly, because they haven't really had the ball a ton in the first half.
What did we say? Probably about 5-6 minutes of total time of possession in that first half?
Yeah, somewhere along there.
So it looks like Isaiah Beard. They were all warming up, but Beard's on the sideline. We know he was plagued with some sort of lower body injury.
So the leading rushers for the Applemen are Taron Boyles with 57 yards rushing, Nate Lazier 38, and Zach Miller with 17. And Jones, Casey, or Lopez have no rushing yards to speak of at the moment.
And that's just, I know Washington's not necessarily pound type of team, but they're gonna, they have to be able to establish a run somewhat, so Musselman can respect it, so that opens up their passing game. That's why Musselman relatively kept Washington in check other than that first drive of the game.
Yeah, so about ready to get the second half here underway. You have a few out-of-town scores for us, Drew?
Yes, sir, I do. In the Spring Mills Parkersburg South game at halftime, it is 34-0. Spring Mills against Parkersburg South. Herbert Hoover has a 28-0 lead against Hedgesville. Huntington versus Parkersburg, and Huntington has a 17-6 lead against them. Jefferson is up 26-0 against Clarksburg. Morgantown's up 28-7 in crosstown rivalry against University. Hurricanes up 21-14 against George Washington. And Cabell Midland's currently up 14-13 against Capital, and that is in the second quarter as well.
All right, thank you, Drew, for that out-of-town. We'll give you guys update again throughout the game. They actually put a couple minutes back on the clock just to give the players a few extra minutes to warm up. And while we do have a few extra minutes, I'm going to thank a few more of our sponsors, our HCS sponsors. We have Catro Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, R&L Landscapes, Enclosures Unlimited, Big Mike's Grillin', O'Peckin Motors called Jeremy Atkins, State Farm Insurance called Jared Ferguson, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Realty called Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, D. Gills After Paints, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, and True Performance Fitness. We also have our JHS sponsors, Roberts Realty Group, Parsons Ford, HG's Barbecue and Soul Food Catering, Oak Tree Homes, Tara Sanders Lowe with Sampson Properties, Moose Lodge 948 in Charlestown, Ours Lawyers Lewis, CPAs, Harlan J. Shoemaker and Son, Jefferson Security Bank, and AFT of Jefferson.
And I want to give a quick shout-out to Big Mike's Grillin'. They have the game on there currently right now, and hearing us talk. And also the new Appleman Grill right across the street from us also has the game on. We want to give you guys a shout-out. Thank you guys for supporting, and we hope this is a great second half of football.
Absolutely.
Washington's got to be careful right here, though, JD. You know, Musselman is they've kicked 2 pooch kicks, but they might put this ball on the ground and try to recover this again like they did last week.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't take a very big, and it is a little pooch skip to the up back number 15. He's going to take it outside the 35, down the sideline. He's going to be tackled around the 46-yard line. Yeah, that was number 15 on the catch and run, Philip Shields, a sophomore. And we'll see what Washington has coming out this second half.
Yeah, it's a big drive for them, JD. I'm sure they're going to want to come out and score quick.
Yeah, now we see Alan Casey in the ball game. So I'm not sure where he was, what his status was in the first half.
But he didn't see many reps.
Man in motion. The give is to Casey. Casey cuts off to the left side. He's got some room. Runs over a man. Down inside the 40. Casey still on his feet near the 30. And that's what Alan Casey gives you. Tough runner. Got a nice little burst of speed. Picks up 20. Let's see. Where are they going to mark him? Right around the 31-yard line.
Yeah, what a run right there by Casey. And, you know, obviously he's probably mad about the first half. He came out and ran the ball right there. Got a quick gain, about a 20, 23 yards, something like that.
Let's see if Washington can find this running game now with Casey into the game. 3 receivers to the near side here. Handoff goes to Casey straight up the middle. He's driving forward. Nice gain there on first down.
Very nice run.
Looks like they're going to give him 4 or 5 yards on the play. We'll call it 4. So Shields here to the near side with Jones in the slot. Handoff once again goes to Casey, and he's not going to get much there, but he does fall forward for maybe a yard. So Casey already been really busy here in this second half with 3 carries.
And giving him a quick break. You know what that means. Washington's definitely going to try to spread him out and see if they can get 6 right here. And you know who we were talking about earlier, right when the halftime show was. This could be Isaiah Beard's moment.
So 3rd and 4. Beard here to the near side on the far, right near the sideline. A.J. Lopez takes the handoff, and he finds some room, bounces it outside, inside the 10, inside the 5. They're going to mark him just shy of the goal line.
Yeah, about the 2 yard, maybe 1 yard line.
A nice run there by A.J. Lopez, who had a couple carries, but for no yards there in the first half.
Yeah, it's about picture-perfect start of the second half that Washington could have desperately wanted to have.
I'm going to try to get him go quick here. Handoff goes to Lopez, straight up the middle, and he is in for the Washington score. And that ties the ball game at 13 with the extra point coming.
It's a big extra point right here, JD.
Isaiah Asafa-Mensah on to kick the extra point and put the Patriots up, and the whistle is blown. Flag is going to be offsides on the Appleman.
Oh, they're going to change this to 2 now.
Yeah, that's smart. It's a good decision. You're half the distance, so.
I mean, but I'd still kick the extra point because if you miss it, it's a tie game. This gives you the for sure lead, and Musselman's not necessarily potent to scoring a lot.
So Thompson and Casey run back onto the field.
Oh, here comes their tush push.
Little tush push. Thompson under center. He's going to go in easily. But look like there's going to be a flag, and it's going to be offsides again. But if you got in, why would you take the points off? Or do they have to,
No, it should be, because that's just a free play. The 2 will be good.
No, they're not. They're not giving them. They're just at the 1-inch line here now. So Thompson will take it again. Probably see the same action here. A little tush push into the end zone for the 2-point conversion to give Washington a 15-13 lead now with 9:45 left to go in this third quarter.
And now all the pressure just switched all on the Musselman side. It was good. You had a halftime lead, 13-7. Now that's just completely evaporated.
Yeah, nice looking first drive of the second half for the Patriots. That kind of gives them a little more confidence. They just can go out and handle business.
Be interested to see how Musselman responds right here, though. They're going to clearly try to keep the ball out of Washington's hands. We just saw the most successful of the drive of the night for them. So we're going to see. Washington really started shutting down that inside power game that Musselman was having success with in the first quarter.
So back deep for the Patriots, Demarion Warren and Nate Lazier. Nice kick there by Mensah, taken by Warren at about the 10-yard line. Cuts to the middle of the field. Warren's got a little room out to near the 35. So
yeah, it took a good hit right there, too.
Nice return there by Demarion Warren.
Big drive here for Musselman, just as it was for Washington. We'll see if this will turn out to the shootout that I was speaking on before the game.
See what Musselman has here. Start this second half as they 1st and 10. They're going to mark it right on the 35-yard line. Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. Now Boyles takes the handoff, looking for some room out near the 40.
It's a good 4 or 5 yards right there.
Going to mark him about the 39-yard line. Just shy of the 40. And they're going to mark him right at the 40, so give Boyles another 5 yard on the play. Starting to get a little breezy up here now as Boyles takes the handoff again. Driving hard, might have picked a yard up.
And this Washington team is a big stop right here if they can get it. They're putting 8-9 in the box again now. Not even concerned about that Musselman passing game.
So 3 receivers here to the near sides. Miller, Boyles, and Richardson with Nate Lazier in the backfield. The direct snap to Lazier straight up the middle. It's got enough for the first down, close to it. We'll see where they mark it.
With the spot, I'm thinking, yeah, it's going to be a first down with the way the official's standing at. Yeah, that's a first down with that spot.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains.
And we hear some Washington disgruntledness. They don't think that was a first down.
He picks up about 5 on the play. A little trickery there. Motion in the backfield as Lazier takes the handoff and straight up the middle for 3 or 4 more yards.
Yeah, about a 3-yard gain right there.
Going to mark him around the 49-yard line. So give him a gain of 4. So 3 receivers again here to the near side. Taryn Boyles now in the backfield. Boyles will take the handoff straight up the middle, down close to the 45-yard line. And give him a gain of maybe 5 on the play. Maybe 3rd and 2.
Yeah, this is exactly what they want here, JD. They want to get these 3 to 4 yard gains. Now it's a 3rd and 2. The whole playbook's open. Do not be surprised to see them try to lift the top off the defense right here. With Washington's just stacking the box. They have one safety back, and they're not worried about Musselman's passing game at all.
So Boyles and Lazier again in the backfield. Once again, as Boyles pushes his head, pushes up inside the 40.
There's a late flag right there.
And a lot of pushing and shoving going on out here on the field now, so players need to be careful here with. And the official threw his. So we got a second flag. So the one flag went. The same official didn't have a flag, so he threw his hat. So there's 2 penalties down on the field.
One's on both sides, and then. So it's a double personal. So 2 guys.
So they're just going to offset them then if it's 2 personal foul penalties on each team.
No, they call 2 on each side right there.
We'll see if they're going to count the play.
First down.
They're going to give him the yard.
Or they
see what Boyles gained. So he.
Yeah, they're going to leave it about the 36-yard
Picked
mark.
up 9 on the play, so.
This has definitely been a flag-ridden game, JD. A lot of yellow laundry out there. After all the penalties, the PA announcer says.
Yeah, I saw something there on social media at halftime, and someone said the referees must be getting paid by the flag.
They be getting paid a lot.
Screaming to just let the kids play. I agree. I won't say who said that. I won't call him out, but a friend of mine.
And it's actually not a false statement, so. It's really benefited Musselman tonight, though. The total penalty yards, Musselman probably has less than about 20, comparable to about 100 for Washington.
So another 1st and 10, ball on the 36 for Musselman. It's Lazier, takes a direct snap off tackle. Nice there. Speaking of tackle, nice hit there by number 9, Kyle Athey for the Patriots. Looked like Lazier had a lot of room to run. Might have even been a touchdown-saving tackle there by Athey as Lazier picks up 6 on the play.
I'd 100% sure say that because that was open field. There was nobody else in front of him. Great tackle, and he kept his head above his stomach right there, lifted and drove, didn't dive to his feet. That's a great tackle by Athey.
So again, they go on with this 3-receiver set with Lazier in the backfield. Lazier takes it to the right, cuts it back up the middle. He's got enough for the first down. Picks up maybe 6 on the play.
Yeah, getting late into this third quarter, and Musselman just keeps running the ball, and now well over, about 130 yards rushing for the game.
Yeah,
Lazier becoming more lively in this second half as well.
Yeah, it's
too.
definitely been a lot of Lazier in this second half. He's got 4 carries, but so does Boyles. Each of them have 4 carries apiece. So we're going to be a false start now on the Appleman.
And that's not, Musselman can't do that. If they want to stay in front of the chains, false start like that really now Washington's definitely going to bring the pressure right here and try to see if Musselman can beat him.
.505 left to go here in this third quarter. Musselman is moving the ball down to the 31. But the penalty backs him up a little bit. It's first and about 15.
Oh, there's another encroachment right there. And they're going to get that 5 yards right back.
Wow, this is just crazy.
It's that subtle. Whenever you see the offensive line, they get down into that 4-point stance.
Right.
It's really it's throwing Washington off because nobody else in the area or in the state, for that matter, really does that other than Princeton. Looks like a timeout by Washington.
A timeout on the field, and we're going to get a timeout of our own. Go to commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
And we're welcome back to Denny Price Field, or Stadium, at Waldeck Field. Washington just called a timeout. Be first and about 12 now for the Appleman as they gave back that. I'm trying to figure out, though.
How is that going to be 12?
Right, exactly. Because when they had it marked first and
10,
which should have been 15, it looked like it was about 17. So they moved it 5 yards up, and the ball should be marked right around the 25-yard line.
Was that from the original? Okay, well, now they're moving the chains back. I thought maybe it was from the original double foul that we saw. Somehow it ended up being, a loss of 2. I don't know, but it's back to first and 10. We don't know what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. There's just a lot of yellow laundry that we're dealing with.
So Boyles and Lazier in the backfield for the Appleman. It'll be Lazier to the near side. Lead block him as Boyles. Lazier finds a little room close to a first down. They might be a little bit short.
Yeah, and Kyrie Brooks just tracked him down from the other side of the field. He's been making some plays on defense, saving some touchdowns from Musselman.
They're going to give him enough for a first down, so another 10 yards there by Lazier.
I know we haven't had a defensive player of the game all year, but the way Kyrie Brooks is performing tonight, he probably has about 6 or 7 tackles and 2 touchdown-saving tackles at that. He's definitely making a case for him.
Yeah, he was definitely one of my extra players to watch there on defense for the Patriots. So Boyles takes it right off tackle. Not a lot there. Kind of falls over his own guy. Might have picked up a yard or 2 on the play.
and don't be surprised to see Musselman kind of be conservative right here because they know they're within range of their kicker, and it's 15-13 game. They might be cool with just getting the lead. I know that's not what Coach Thomas obviously wants, but they're not going to put anything in the way to try to get more points put on the board right here.
Give Boyles a gain of 1. He's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Boyles. He's going to cut off tackle. He looked like he was going to sweep. They try to spin him down, and Boyles still on his feet, lowers his shoulder. He's inside the 5. They're going to mark him down around the 2-yard line.
What a great second effort there by Boyles. I thought he was going to be brought down in the backfield, and man, he just made a play right there, spun out of it, and got a first down. 1st and goal to go. With 3:34 left to go in this, third quarter, this has really turned out to be a game, JD.
Yeah. So a nice 13-yard run, I think it was, for Boyles.
Yeah, Thomas, he was not concerned about it. He said, no, we're going to be aggressive right here. It almost looked like it was a design pass because Sawyer Richardson went out on like a little out route right there by the pylon.
Yeah, I thought Boyles was going to stop and throw the ball, and he kept going outside. And they tried to spin him down, and he kept, broke the tackle. And as Boyles takes it once more, and he's into the end zone for the Musselman score. So that puts the Applemen back up 19-15. So Roman Murphy on to kick the extra point. So they're going for 2 here. Zach Miller sends Lazier in motion. Miller rolls out. He's got Lazier wide open in the flat. And he's in for the 2-point conversion.
And I knew that was a play that was in their playbook. It's called Sprint Special. It's been there for 40-plus years.
And it was wide open. There was no one even on Nate Lazier. And that extends the Appleman lead 21-15 here with 2:53 left to go in the third quarter.
I mean, all the momentum.
Yeah, I tell you, that's a big touchdown there by the Applemen. It's going to force now.
The apple cart's coming out. You see it going around with the Musselman flag. I think it's my favorite thing I've seen all year. I can't get enough of it, JD. These angry apples are out here, and they're playing well tonight.
Well, we'll see if Wilson Bonham and a little pooch kick's been working well all night. Shields will take it again from the 32-yard line. Cuts to the near side here. He's got a little bit of room. Lead blockers. Jones, a flag's on the field. Not a bad return, though, by Shields as he's out near the 50-yard line.
And there's another flag on the field, though. I mean, I don't want to criticize an official because I know they have the most difficult job there is this evening. But he was in space right there. I don't believe that was necessarily holding. It didn't seem like he got outside of the numbers or the shoulder pads, JD. So maybe I'm just not seeing it from this angle.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't see much of a hold. There wasn't really anybody. I mean, he threw the flag, so I don't know who he threw the flag on.
It was about the 25-yard line, and it was a good block in my mind that helped spring him loose. And we got some people in the stands clamoring to the refs to let the kids play.
Right? Yeah, that's 2 receivers to each side. Number 8, Tavon Jones on the carry. Hasn't had a lot of carries yet this game. I think it's his only second carry, but he picks up 9. on the play.
Oh, they're moving the chains.
Oh, they gave him 10, huh? Okay. Thought they were marking him a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, it looked pretty short to me, but hey, you don't know what you're going to get with this officiating crew tonight. Again, we love our officials. We know you all have a hard job.
Again, Thompson hands the ball to Tavon Jones. Jones looking for some room. Cuts it back up the middle. Might have picked up there 4. And they're going to give him 5.
I know Thompson's kept it a couple times tonight. I think that should have been one. That defensive end completely collapsed on him. And that could have been a nice 10 to 15-yard game with Thompson if he would have kept that. Creeping close to that fourth quarter mark. It's 1:40 left to go in this third quarter. Still only 2 touches from Isaiah Beard tonight.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. Ball's on the 40. Alan Casey back in the game for the Patriots. The handoff goes to Casey. Straight up the middle. Cuts it back outside. Casey's got enough for the first down around the 50-yard line. So not a bad run there by Alan Casey's.
And that official might have just very well saved Musselman from giving up another 5 or 10 yards. He ran directly into the back of him.
Casey will pick up another 10. And there goes Thompson. A little read option. Nice move there by Thompson. Down inside the 40 to about the 38. He picks up another first down for the Patriots. Now we're inside a minute here to go in this third quarter.
And this is where kind of the absence of Braylon Holmes, kind of makes it a little difficult because Braylon, a little bit more athletic and mobile than Thompson, could really put pressure on that linebacking core of Musselman.
We'll see if they try to go to the air here. If they stay on the ground, possibly with Casey. They're going to give it to Casey straight up the middle. Nice tackle there by Boyles, as Casey might lose a yard on the play.
Offensively and defensively, Boyles has had his best game of the year.
So minus a yard there for Casey. So bring up 2nd and 11 now for the Patriots. Casey with another big run. Picks up a first down near the 20-yard line.
That'll probably be the last play of this third quarter,
Another big 15, I believe it was about a 15-yard run there for Casey. We'll see if they get another play. I don't think Washington's worried about it. They're going to run the clock. So and that's going to do it for your third quarter of play here at Denny Price Stadium, where your score is the Musselman Appleman 21, the Washington Patriots 15. And we're going to take a commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
17, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
And we're back here where Washington is first and 10, balls on the 20-yard line after that nice run by Casey. Michael Thompson will keep this one straight up the middle, pushes ahead for 4, maybe 5, still on his feet. The whistle blows, so I don't know if they'll give him that extra yard or 2, but he looks like he picks up maybe 6 on the play.
Yeah, official stops right there about the about the 12-yard line. Washington doing a little bit of keep away themselves. They've really ate the clock with this drive. About a 4-minute drive. They got the ball back with about 3 minutes left to go in that third quarter. Almost underneath 11.
Washington critical if they can get in here to put them back up. Casey in the backfield with Michael Thompson, 2 receivers to each side. Thompson will keep it himself. Got some room up the middle. Goes Michael Thompson, and he's into the end zone for the score. So Michael Thompson from 15 yards out.
He showed his T-shirt, and we're not going to say what it says on there, but it does not say the greatest things.
So Michael Thompson ties this game at 21. The extra point will give the Patriots the lead.
And that's good. Oh, no good. He missed the extra point. It is a tie game.
So this score with 11 minutes to go remains tied at 21.
That's huge,
That is huge. That's big right there.
Wow. So tied 21-21, 11 minutes left to go on the dot. JD, what needs to be done for the team to win? Not obviously, this game's got to clean up a little bit, but what's missing for somebody to pull away in this game?
Well, we just really, aside from the first big play from Thompson to Jones in the first quarter, we just really haven't had any big plays. And I know Musselman's offense isn't necessarily set up to hit those big plays, but I think if you're, Brian Thompson, Brian Thomas, I know you've got some tricks up your sleeve that you could pull out in a situation like this. You get later in the game with only 3, 4, 5 minutes left to go, and you've got the ball, and you haven't shown something for maybe either all year or for like 3 or 4 games. You might want to pull that out if you're Coach Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, it's senior night, JD. I mean, what else?
Right.
You're 1-7. There's nothing else to do. You could single-handedly make this Washington team lose a chance at a home playoff game, and that's huge. It's a huge motivator for Washington. They want to win.
Looks like it's going to be offsides on the Patriots. So, great idea, just bad execution on their part.
Yeah, that gunner was about 2 yards up the field before he kicked the ball. But Musselman again wasn't ready for it right there. You saw their whole front line start retreating.
Yeah. So that's the second time the Patriots have tried to kick an onside kick, and it's went out of bounds. And then this time we had an offsides, so they weren't able to capitalize on it. But like you said, Drew, the Applemen, they're bailing, so they're not even prepared.
And you see Armentrout, he's now scooted up a little bit. They're going to kick it deep. Nope.
No, another squib kick.
Offsides. That one was actually, I thought, pretty clean right there. I didn't see any. The gunner wasn't across the ball before the ball was kicked, and then everybody else was behind him. If I'm Washington, I'm just kick this deep, because now you're just giving Musselman better field position every time you do this. Yeah, this guy's got a leg on him, though. He still might get a touchback. Yeah,
you're going to have to kick it away here. I mean, there's no sense in – because if you try an onside kick, you're giving Musselman – if they recover, you're giving Musselman the ball around the 40 to 45-yard line.
Oh, yeah, no, he's kicking this one deep. He's got a leg on him, too, JD. He might be the best kicker in the area.
End over in, a little squibber. Takes a nice bounce. DeMarion Warren catches it on the hop. He's going to –
Isaiah
nice
Beard.
Tackle. Beard running down there, tackling Warren. Looked like Warren had a little bit of room to run if he could have broke Beard's tackle, but Beard made that tackle on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, because he could have got another about 15, 20 yards right there, JD, with the open field he had. Isaiah came out and just, slung him around and brought him right down. But Musselman, they're going to want to tick, 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 tick on this clock and hopefully get another score, and then that's really going to put a lot of pressure on this Washington offense.
And you had asked me before what needs to be done. I think to be honest with you, the way the offense, neither offenses look exceptional, but both have done an okay job moving the ball at times. So to me, it's just going to be who's able to, possess the ball and score last,
right,
with no time, little to no time left on the clock.
Yeah, who's going to be the last team to have possession of the ball?
Right.
21-21. We're creeping closer to 10 minutes. This is crunch time. Washington is the better team, but playing on senior night on the road, and they haven't really ceased momentum from Musselman this whole game. This is fire, JD. You don't want to play with it.
So Boyles and Lazier in the backfield. Single receiver is Sawyer Richardson. It's going to go to Lazier. Boyles is his lead blocker. Lazier trying to get to the edge.
Gets enough for the
Near the first. Yeah, he does get enough for the first downs. He picks up 7 on the play. So ball mark it around the 37-yard line. Richardson here to the near side.
You can hear these visiting Washington fans really starting to get into it now.
Boyles tries to run off tackle, and again, looked like he was positioning himself to throw the ball. It's just he hasn't actually put his arm up to throw, but it just appears like, because when you take the handoff and you run straight down the line and you're going laterally there, you're trying to give yourself a little more room to throw the ball. And I saw Zach Miller kind of throwing his hands up. It looked like he might have been the guy the ball was supposed to go to.
Now it's 2nd and 11. Again, that's not Musselman wants to get 3 yards a tote. Now they're behind the chains. They got to make up for it.
Boyles lost 2 on the play. So Miller in the backfield, looking to see if there's going to be a pass here. Miller will take it. I'm sorry, that's Lazier. Lazier trying to get to the outside and can't do it. You got to get your shoulders square to run north and south, not east and west. And Lazier might have picked a yard up on the play.
With Coach Thomas, he actually likes his bats in this system. They take their time getting out wide and they pick a hole and go. So they are getting laterally first, and then they're trying to get vertical. But it's like you said, they're going too far outside. The defense is doing a great job keeping contained, and they're swarming. This is a big 3rd down for both sides right here.
3rd and 11 now. 2 receivers to the near side. Warren goes in motion. Miller back to throw.
Uh-oh, he's there.
Looking downfield to Armatrout.
And he caught it.
He makes the catch. Josh Armatrout from Zach Miller.
First completion of the day.
They're going to mark him around the 36-yard line.
And that's just brutal if you're a Washington fan. I mean, you had him 3rd and 11, and that's only the 3rd time they dropped back to pass tonight. And great job by Zach Miller going down there and delivering that pass to Armatrout. Armatrout keeping possession.
Yeah, we talked last week, Zach Miller he's got a decent arm, It's a shame that they don't try to go to the air a little more because they do have guys that can get out and catch the football.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen that. I mean, it's obviously this is kind of the strength of their foundation. I think their pass blocking is why they don't as much.
Boyles will take it. Direct snap straight up the middle. I don't think he's going to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving him just the line.
So no gain there on the play for Taryn Boyles.
And another Kyrie Brooks was in there and blew it up. And we look like having an issue with the play clock right now.
Well, they've had an issue with the regular clock and the game clock and now the play clock, so. It's 2nd and 10.
There's a specific fan out here that's just speaking facts right now, saying, how much time do they get? Because they did just kind of get a whole nother play clock right there while the clock was still ticking.
You're right. Boyles in motion. Oh, a little snap goes. Looks like it might have hit.
It hit
Boyles.
It did.
So we saw, again, I revert back to the last week. We saw that same similar play, but I think it was going to Miller when against the Cougars, and the timing is just off on that, putting that man in motion with the snap. And
it's
again,
bang,
off the shoulder pad of Boyles, and Lazier just couldn't handle it. So a big loss.
Huge loss right there.
Back to about the 46-yard line. So that's a 10-yard loss now.
They need to make up about 10 yards to make this even doable.
So 3rd and about 21 for the Applemen. They're going to give it back to Warren, and he's swarmed there.
And if you're Musselman, you've got to
Safa Mensah on the tackle. Loses another couple yards.
And Musselman, they got to be careful because they're going to take too much time, and Washington's going to just be able to run the clock out, score in the game. It's about 4th and 20. There's no way they go for it. They're obviously punting this right here. You'll be able to tell by Miller's left foot if it's back. He's punting, or his right foot, excuse me. If it's back, he's punting, which he's kind of in there right now.
I was saying he's kicking. No one's back for the Patriots, so a little pooch punt, almost blocked. Fair caught there, but going to let it roll.
And good
down inside the 20. They're going to down it at the 19, and that's where the Patriots will take over with 5:31 left to go. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Hello, everyone. Now is your opportunity to transform your home with D. Gills Afterpaints, the experts in interior hardware, shelving, and finish carpentry. Whether it's a new construction or a residential renovation, we bring precision and artistry to every project. Our priority, efficiency and transparency. At D. Gills Afterpaints,
and we're back after a quick commercial break. The Washington Patriots have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. 5:31 left to go in the game. It's really going to come down here. This could be Washington's last possession with the ball, Drew, so they need to make it count. Or we might be seeing an overtime.
Yeah, I'm always with free football.
Lopez here cuts to the near side. He's got some room to run. Still on his feet goes A.J. Lopez, tackled from behind by Armitrout, but not until Lopez picks up about 30 yards out to the 46, excuse me.
Yeah, he had a pretty mean stiff arm right there, a little Derrick Henry-esque.
So a pickup of 27. They're going to give him 28. They're going to give him the 47-yard line, looks like.
It looks like Musselman just called another timeout right here. 2 left to go in this game.
So between Lopez, Jones, and Casey, they've been really doing really good on the ground. They just haven't ran the ball as many times. You know, Casey's got six carries. Jones only has 3 carries, and I think Lopez has 4 or 5 carries as well. So Washington probably would like to keep this ball on the ground as much as they can. Try to run all of that 5:21 out, score, and leave the Applemen with very little time on the clock. Yeah, if you can score with under a minute to go, that would probably be the goal.
Oh, that if they do that, they're cooking with hot bacon grease.
2 receivers to each side. The handoff goes to Lopez again, who finds more room to the outside. Picks up another first down inside the 40.
Still on his feet and staring him down.
They're going to knock him out of bounds around the 39-yard line.
Man, with 5 minutes left to go, this Washington team starting to get all the momentum in the world.
They're actually going to mark him at the 38. So a nice 16-yard gain there by Lopez.
Oh, this is a mismatch right here. You got the freshman on a senior with Beard and DeMarion. Nope, they're going to keep running the football.
Handoff goes to Lopez again. He just stiff arms a man, but the tackle was still made, but not until a gain of maybe 3 yards on the play. So Lopez has been the workhorse here on this series for the Patriots.
And he's going to get a quick breather right here. And don't be surprised to see them air it out now. You know, the clock's underneath 5 minutes. This is winning time. This game's the difference in hosting a home playoff game or being on the road, JD.
I don't know, Drew. I mean, I might have to disagree a little bit. Only the fact that I think there's still plenty of time. I don't know if Washington wants to score too quickly here.
Right.
Obviously, scoring is the objective, but I think they still want to take some more time off the clock. As Thompson will bounce it outside. Nice gain there on second down from Michael Thompson. He
makes it about 3rd and 4. You're right. You don't want to score too fast. But this Musselman team takes a while to score anyway with only 2 timeouts left. If you score it all underneath 3 minutes, you really put a lot of pressure on
I was thinking
Musselman.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
If you can get inside of 2 minutes maybe.
But first things first, they got to get this first down.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're looking at four down territory here at 3rd and 4. Thompson will hand it to Casey. Casey got the first down, runs through a man. Alan Casey with another strong run down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, now this is the time where you don't want to score too fast because you're now within field goal range. I know you don't want to get the field. You want to put another 7 on the board, but you got to be careful right here. They have all the momentum in the world, though.
Casey picks up another 10 yards on the play. 2 receivers to the near side. Handoff goes to Casey again. Another strong run up the middle for Alan Casey's down to the 15-yard line.
Now, if you're Washington, if you score, do you go for 2 there? Just because you have missed an extra point already.
Well, I don't think so, Drew. I think you kick the extra point and just, hope for the best on that you're going to make it. Because you really got the Appleman back against the wall now.
Oh, yeah, they do. That's, like I said, they have all the momentum in the world. It looks like Musselman called their second timeout. 3:18 left to go.
Which that could be crucial because they need to save their time. I guess they figure if Washington gets the first down here, that's going to keep the clock running, so why not go ahead and call a timeout?
Still have one in their back pocket.
So probably a smart move. But now they're down to a single timeout. So a lot of Casey in this second half. He's ran the ball well for the Patriots. He leads the way. Now does Alan Casey with 70 yards on the night for the Patriots.
Don't be surprised to see Musselman just bring the house right here. Using that last timeout, that means they're definitely getting aggressive.
A little motion there by Jones. Casey again bounces it to the outside. Alan Casey headed to the end zone.
There's a flat. More laundry is on the field.
So Casey with the 15-yard touchdown run, but hold everything.
We got some assistant coaches on the
Not
side.
happy with that, that's for sure.
Yeah, because I didn't. Again, I mean, this angle up here is a little different, but I didn't see a hold right there. That's going to be a huge 10-yard. Now that puts a lot more pressure on Washington. You know, frankly, this second half, they've really been running the ball extremely well.
I don't know how much they're paying the refs, that's for sure.
Somebody down here said, not enough.
So 2nd and 5 now for the Patriots. Still in good shape. Allen with the run again. Up the middle. Picks up 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and short. We'll call it about a yard as Casey picks up 4 on the play. Time is really starting to be a factor here for the Applemen.
Yeah, they're bringing the house
3rd and
right
a yard. Thompson on the carry. He picks up the first down and a little more as he pushes forward inside the 5. So a big run by Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to – this is where you said you'd want them to be. 2 minutes left, a whole set of downs. They could realistically run this clock down to about 40 seconds left and kick the field goal.
So 1st and goal now. Ball is on the 3-yard line, so the Patriots are in great position. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play.
Watch this little drag right here.
Casey with the handoff. Great defense there by the Applemen. That's number 8, Chris Schlack. Kind of knew that Casey was getting that rock.
It's kind of interesting. Coach Thomas is letting this timeout sit in his pocket. The clock will be underneath a minute.
Well, I think you know, if I was Coach Thompson, I'd let him score. I know that sounds crazy. But I'd let them score. They're going to score anyway, and the clock's going to keep on running until they do. I would let them score so you have time to come back and score with 1 timeout left and try to tie this game. As Alan Casey gets inside the 2-yard line.
And here it comes. Still no timeout. Thomas is just letting it ride.
Taking a big chance here on 3rd down. Now they're going to stop the clock. And Drew, I'd have to say, and you know, Coach Thompson's a great coach, but if you're going to call the timeout now, why wouldn't you call it with 1 minute and 30 something on the clock? So now you've got 56 seconds. It's still only 3rd and goal. You know it's 2-down territory for the Patriots, so they're still going to. You don't have any more timeouts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Realistically, Washington could walk off right now, even if they don't
absolutely.
They're going to try to run the ball right here. If they don't get it, they're just going to kick the field goal and take their chances.
Under a minute to go. And even though it's showing that the Applemen have a timeout, I don't think they do have a timeout. They're all out of timeout, so
they called a timeout early in that early in the third quarter. They called one at the beginning of the 4th, and now that was it.
So barring a major penalty, a turnover on Washington's part, they have 2 plays to get into this end zone.
Or just, like you said, they still have the option for 3, but at this angle, it's a weird. I wouldn't want to kick that, especially after
you gotta know Casey's getting the ball straight up the middle, and he walks in for the touchdown. Alan Casey with the 2-yard run.
Yeah, with 50 seconds left to go, a 6-point game. And Musselman's going to be completely out of their comfort zone right here.
And that's why I said, I know you roll the dice, right? You roll the dice, and that's why I said when they had a minute and a half to go, let them score, keep your timeout. Because now, Drew, you have 50 seconds left and no timeouts. And you're not a score-fast type of team.
Yeah, you don't. And now Washington's going to know you're going to have to throw the football.
And the kick is up, and it is good. And with 50 seconds left to go here in the ball game, the Patriots take a 28-21 lead. And we're going to take a quick and final timeout and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me, I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Casey.
Well, I'd say Tom Thompson. And we're back here as we just watched the Patriots take a 28-21 lead with 50 seconds left. Mustafa Mensah puts a foot in it, clear out of the back of the end zone on that one.
Yeah, that's a college kicker right there.
He's a defensive lineman playing kicker, that's for sure. He's a big guy that has a big foot. So we'll see what Musselman has up their sleeve. Like I was talking about earlier, we'll see if Brian Thomas has any tricks up his sleeve for these last 50 seconds, and he's going to have every single one of them as they have 80 yards to go.
Thomas has he does a lot of these drills in practice, which are almost like game simulators. So he puts his teams in a variety of different positions. This is probably something they've been through before. They just have to execute.
3 receivers to the far side. Zach Miller is the single back and the quarterback. He's going to drop straight back, roll out to the far side. He's being chased there by Lopez. He's got to set up and throw. It's a short throw. Oh! Nearly caught by Damarian Warren, but he drops the ball. That would have been huge as the defender misjudged the ball and was well in front of him. Had Damarian Warren been able to catch that ball and turn it upfield, he would have scored for sure.
He's a freshman, unfortunately. That's when he's a junior or senior, he's not dropping that. But, man, that just ate up 10 seconds off the clock. Ooh, that really hurts.
So if you're Washington, you definitely caught a break there with that drop by Warren. But at least I guess the positive of it is you didn't catch the ball and get tackled on the 50, and you're running. The clock still continue to run. You have no timeouts, but I'm sure you'd rather take the play than the incomplete. Zach Miller drops straight back. Right, going to roll here to the near side, looking for a receiver. He's got Warren. Warren towards the middle of the field. It's knocked away and incomplete. So 31 seconds left to go, and there's a flag, and that's probably going to be holding.
Yeah, it looked like holding on offense right there. And another 8 seconds off the clock with 30 seconds left to go. We'll see if Washington even takes that penalty.
Well, I don't think that at this point the downs matter so much as the time.
Yeah.
So I say they take the penalty, back them up.
Yeah, they did. So
the yardage is what counts right now more than anything. So that'll back up the Applemen all the way to their own 15-yard line. The Applemen have 3 receivers to the far side. Miller drops back, dancing around. He's going to have to run for it. Looking for a man downfield. He's going to run out of bounds here around the 23-yard line, so 24 seconds left to go. And now it is 3rd down and about 6. So they are going to have to get the first down in the next couple of plays.
Yeah, with no timeouts, though, left, if they don't – realistically, if you get tackled inbounds within the next couple seconds, they only got 1 play left. So they could still – if they get out of bounds, they still could have about 5 or 6 plays, but really getting limited down here now. See how badly both of these teams really wanted today. And Washington for sure didn't play their best, but they played the best when it mattered.
So it's 3rd and 7, but I don't think that really matters a whole lot right now. As Warren makes the catch. He's going to get downfield. He's got a lot of room to run. He's got to get out of bounds, and he does not. It's not a smart move, but the clock should stop because it's a first down. But DeMario Warren should have gotten out of bounds. I mean, he wouldn't have really gotten any more yardage.
They got to get hurry, get set.
They're going to have to get up to the line and spike it quick. And wasting time. Zach Miller even hesitates, and the clock is still going. Man.
Wow, that
was about 9 seconds. 8 or 9 seconds went off that clock.
He didn't clock it. That was.
Oh, and they're going to call
that's ball game.
Intentional grounding.
That's a runoff.
Because you got to get up to the line, you got to spike it right straight down to the. You got to make an effort that you're going to. At least if you look and it appears that you're clocking it, they won't throw that flag. But if he dropped back and it looked like he just threw the ball straight forward towards the line of scrimmage. And if you're throwing a forward pass near your lineman, there's no eligible receiver in the area. So they marked that penalty off from the spot of the foul. Right, so it'll be 5 yards from where he threw the ball. So that'll put Musselman all the way back to the 40. But again, the yardage doesn't matter. They only have 8 seconds, and they're going to have to, have a wing and a prayer here for.
And he should have got out of bounds right there.
Miller back to throw. He's going to roll out to the near side. He's got to run. He's going to get out of bounds with no time on the clock. And that'll do it as the Patriots.
Well, the officials look like they're saying they should be added another.
Well, that official's calling game.
Yeah, that official's raising his hand. That's game. It's ball game.
And that is ball game as the Patriots come out with the win here at Denny Price Stadium over the Musselman Appleman, 28-21. It was a great game by both teams. Went down to the wire, kind of what we expected as the game started early on. And we will be right back with our home team sports player of the game, Michael Thompson. Congratulations, Michael. And we're going to take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Hello, everyone. Now is your opportunity to transform your home with D. Gills Afterpaints, the experts in interior hardware, shelving, and finish carpentry. Whether it's a new construction or a residential renovation, we bring precision and artistry to every project. Our priority, efficiency and transparency. At D. Gills Afterpaints, we will keep you informed every step of the way. And with free estimates, there's no reason to wait. Let us bring your vision to life. D. Gills Afterpaints, crafting your dream spaces with care.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, Sales and Finance Director at EPAC Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
EPAC Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
And welcome back, everyone. This is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports, brought to you today with Michael Thompson, the Home Team Sports Player of the Game. Michael, great game out there, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, so how did you feel going in this game? Obviously, that was probably not the performance that you guys really wanted to have, but coming out here with the W, how do you feel?
Honestly, nerves were high coming in. I think we took them a little too lightly at practice this week, and it showed, I think. But all in all, we came out with the win. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and like you said, you got the win. It was sloppy. It was ugly, but a win's a win. But now you've got a bigger challenge coming up next week, playing against Jefferson. All likelihood the winner of that will at least have one home game, possibly two. How do you feel going into the preparation for next week, and how do you fix some of the mistakes that you guys had this week?
I think we need to focus on we need to take Jefferson seriously. They're a strong team, and we need to keep our emotions to an extended level where we can control them and have trust in our teammates and ourselves, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said, having trust in your teammates and yourselves, you guys had numerous kind of offsides, encroachment penalties today. What are you guys going to do to clean that up so you guys can be prepared against a team like Jefferson, which you're not going to be able to make those mistakes and come out with a win?
I think we'll work on it this week. We have our discipline. Our discipline is pretty well to the point that we can control it, but I think we were anxious tonight with them running the ball straight downhill almost every play. I think we were anxious to get in there, but I think we'll be pretty fine next week.
So how did the last question I got for you? How do you feel, man, coming back here? I know you spent some time here, you and Isaiah. How does it feel to come back? I know you got a little something on your shirt if you want to show it, man.
Yeah, I'll show it a little bit.
So okay, it says "Dad's home." Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You know the song.
Yeah.
That pretty much explains it. But it felt good coming in here. I played with these kids my whole life and everything. The whole senior class, I played with them my whole life. It felt good to come in here and go out with a win. But at the same point, I miss playing with them. You know.
Oh, of course.
But,
I mean, and like I said, glad you had a good homecoming. Come out with the win. Still, you guys are 6-3 now, going into next week with the possibility of hosting a whole playoff game. So we wish you the best of luck the rest of the way. Good luck next week. And this is Drew Pitzer with Michael Thompson, the player of the game this week, brought to you by Home Team Sports TV. And we'll be back with you guys again next week, watching this guy against Jefferson for pretty much the right of Jefferson County. You guys have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you next Friday.
Closures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email